Okay, Bryan, obviously a disappointing day. Relegation is now confirmed. What are your immediate thoughts after that?
Like any relegation at any level, any football club, it's always really, really tough to take. I do genuinely believe that with 8 games, I felt that we could have got out of it. We've had enough opportunities. We've shown on maybe 2 or 3 occasions over the course of 6 or 7 games that there was enough quality in that team, but we lacked consistency. And this is a culmination of not just this season. I feel it's a culmination of 4 or 5 years, and it's come around this time, and it's not been possible to resurrect.
I mean, let's talk about the game itself. Again, difficult day. We did have flashes, hit the crossbar a couple of times, when we were still in the game, but it just soon after the second half, 2 goals fairly early on, and it kind of just killed it for us, didn't it?
Yeah, and all of them, even the set piece, the header, they are decisions that we've made the wrong decisions in those moments, and on each occasion they've cost us. There's some really, really simple goals that we've conceded that on another day, if we're playing really well, we're confident and we've got self-belief throughout the team and we're creating chances and maybe keeping the football, that wouldn't happen. But we're not in that position mentally. These boys have struggled with that, I think, the side of the psychological part, and I think I'm really good at what I do. I genuinely felt, as I say, I could have felt that I had enough within me and the group that we could have stayed up, but sometimes, you can change that mentality and the psychology, but it didn't last, because it just maybe got harder and harder for them to do that. And these boys probably haven't been together that long. There's been a lot of movement within players over the course of the season. It lacked camaraderie, and maybe that's a result of those disjointed performances that we've seen.
It's not been formally announced, but it was mentioned in the Meet the Board meeting last week that you'll be taking on the role as Director of Football going into next season. Can you tell us a little bit about that and what work now? What work starts now? I guess the work has already started even before today for next season. But what's still going to be your involvement, and how's it going to work going forward? Yes,
that started ages ago. In terms of the work, when we were in the position that we were in, when I came in, then it was we had to work towards both scenarios, both staying up and going down. And that has started, absolutely. A new manager will be announced in due course, and we've been through that process of interviewing, and really pleased to confirm that we have secured a new manager who we're really, really pleased with. And now the work's begun with the manager on recruitment for next season, looking at the squad that we currently got, as well as new additions. Ideally we don't want a repeat of this season where we have as many players. We want to be as close as possible to getting the right squad together at the beginning of the season, and that fans can see that come the game 35, that squad's pretty much still together. Maybe a little bit of tinkering here and there, which is actually quite normal, but for that group to still be together and succeeding together as a group, and that camaraderie that I've talked about that I felt was missing this season, and that's built into that time that players spend with each other.
The final word just for the fans. Obviously it's been a real tough season for them, as it is for everyone here at Welling United, but they, again, hearing the numbers again today, and sticking it out to the last, and I guess the final word for them really after what's been a real hard 9 months.
Yeah, really, really hard. I think the season started with with a fair bit of promise, and it's been a real struggle. And we've seen many numbers travelling far and wide to watch us, and it is quite challenging in this league in terms of travel, because some of the teams that we play against, but they have been incredibly frustrated, and they've showed their frustrations to us on 2 or 3 occasions, and we accept that, we have to, but they've come out to watch us, and again today they've come out to watch us, and they must be as shell-shocked as I am to see the types of performances that they've seen in their beloved Welling shirt. But look, my message is we will go again. We will do next season. We'd like to think we're building for the future, not just the season. It's for the future, and we have to create a sustainable football club that everyone is proud of, and there's a lot of work and a lot of people doing all that work, and I think that's definitely absolutely achievable.
Thanks, Brian. We'll see you Monday.
Always good.